Hi guys! Today I'm gonna speak to you about how many languages do I speak and how did I get there, and also what are my advices to learn a language. Let's get started. Ok, French. Alors, j'ai appris le français parce que je suis française, tout simplement. Je suis née en France, à la frontière de la Suisse. Après, j'ai déménagé dans le sud, à Avignon. Et à 17 ans, je suis venue en Inde, où j'ai continué à apprendre le français par moi-même, parce qu'ici on parle anglais. Et ma famille est française, enfin franco-suisse. E voilà. Italian. Allora, ho imparato l'italiano qui 2 anni fa. Ho iniziato perché mio fidanzato poteva parlare italiano e io no. E quando siamo andati in Italia per un viaggio, così, nelle vacanze, non potevo dire niente. Lui parlava e io mi piace parlare molto, sai? E quindi ero ok, che cosa faccio? Quando siamo tornati in India ho deciso di studiarlo e quindi ho iniziato a guardare film, serie, a studiare su internet, a parlare con Satya, mio fidanzato, e dopo un po' potevo parlare, non lo so, era magico. Adesso sono molto contenta perché è una bellissima lingua. Mi piace molto l'Italia anche. Non era tanto difficile perché sono francese, quindi è una lingua latina, molto vicina al francese, quindi sì, era piuttosto veloce. Adesso sto imparando lo spagnolo e quindi nella mia testa è molto confuso, sfortunatamente, però penso che dopo un po', quando saprò lo spagnolo abbastanza bene per parlare senza mettere parole italiane, penso che andrà bene. Spanish. Inicié a aprender el español muy recientemente, quizás 7 meses antes. Me gusta mucho, mi profesora es muy linda, muy gentil, paciente y me gusta mucho aprender con ella. Me gusta viajar, entonces pienso que es importante saber hablar español porque en el mundo ahora muchísimos países hablan el español. No puedo hablar perfectamente aún, pero quizás en algunos meses hablaré mejor. Russian. Привет, я Fanny. Я учила русский язык в школе. Я начала 3 года назад. У меня учитель в школе. Мне очень нравится изучить с ним. Я тоже могу говорить с Сатьяваном, потому что он изучал с ним тоже. Я надеюсь, один день я могу улетать в Россию и видеть, если я могу говорить правильно с русскими. Ха-ха. हिंदी. जब मैं औरविल आई तब मैंने हिंदी सीखना शुरू किया. कुछ महीनों के बाद सीखना बंद कर दिया. अलग अलग भाषाएं सीखना मुश्किल है, लेकिन मुझे हिंदी सीखना बहुत पसंद है और लिपि भी. मैं आशा करती हूँ कि एक दिन मैं हिंदी अच्छे से बोलूँगी. औरविल में बहुत कम लोग हिंदी बोलते हैं, लेकिन जब मैं इंडिया में घूमूंगी तब मैं हिंदी बोलूँगी और मैं अपने दोस्त के साथ हिंदी में बात कर सकती हूँ. મને થોડું ગુજરાતી આવડે છે. Alright, I hope you liked it and you understood a little bit. As you could see, I speak French fluently, Italian more or less fluently, and Russian kind of, Spanish a bit less, and Hindi very little. But I'm working on them, and yeah, I hope one day I'll be able to speak all of them fluently, and who knows, one day German. So yeah, now my advices for you guys. Well, learning a language can happen by going to the country. But even living in the country, it's possible that you won't learn. Why? Because first you should want to learn it, second you should have the time to learn it, and third you should put yourself in a situation where you can learn it, right? So living in the country, if you're working from home, or if you're living with your family that speaks the same language as you, if your job is still in whatever English or other languages you speak, you won't progress in the language you're trying to learn. You have to be in contact with the language as much as possible. That means it is also possible if you're not in the country. Let me explain. Let's say you wake up, okay? You read a bit, like few pages of that language you're trying to learn. Out loud, very important. When you read out loud, you work on your muscle, your tongue muscle, your everything, all the muscles you have in your mouth that won't necessarily be active when you speak English. So that's very important. Reading out loud, you don't have any pressure. It's only you alone in the room. You can correct your pronunciation on your own. I mean, as much as you can, as much as you know. And you'll be able to speak the language without even having taken classes. So, very important. Second thing, listening. Listening is super important because, again, as babies, we were like, completely immersed in the language, that it just happened naturally. So that means at night, maybe when you come back from your work or school, you can just watch series. If you don't have time to sit down or lie down on your bed and watch Netflix, you can simply listen to podcasts. Podcast will have so many different topics, and at least one or two will interest you. They can be short, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like that, up to an hour, more than an hour, 2 hours, I'm not sure, maybe more, maybe 7 hours, I don't know, who knows. You have podcasts for beginners and podcasts for advanced. You have podcasts for natives of this language. Then on YouTube, you have so many French YouTubers or Spanish YouTubers or Italian or Chinese or whatever that are fun. Like, they have a fun life, and they're good at making funny videos and or vlogs and, I don't know, tutorials and stuff like that, traveling. And so I'm sure, again, you will find something that you like. On Instagram, you can follow people, read their comments, listen to their stories, Twitters, all of the social medias. They are not as efficient because we tend to just go fast through the pictures and the content. But if you slow down and take the time to read the comments, you will get few words, and you have the translation button, and that's it. And it's very regular. Maybe you go to Instagram every hour or something, so you will have a constant contact with that language. Then do according to your interest. That means if you like sports, if you like music, if you like traveling, follow people that have this kind of content, so that watching their videos is not a burden. You see it as something fun, and not okay, it's my French class or it's my Italian class, but rather something cool to do. You're almost excited to watch that video. Being joyful while doing something helps you so much it's you're open when you're joyful, when you're happy. So you're open to informations, to knowledge, to new words, and your brain is completely ready to learn, and that's great. That's what you want. Series also awesome, because at the end of the series you're oh, I want to see the next episode. And even though you don't understand everything, you understand enough to be almost addicted and keep going until 8th season or something. which is cool because you want to have as many like hours in your day or in your week of you listening to that language, like if you were in the country itself. So yeah, make it happen. Now you need to socialize. That means having a contact with human beings. Let's say you live in US or in England or in Australia. There are so many countries that speak English, but any of them. I am sure that in the people you know around you, you will find someone that speaks that language. Or you know that the nephew of the friend of your mom learned Chinese or learned French or learned whatever, or can speak that language. Now, it's up to you to go and ask and really like look for the people that can help you in your learning process. But if you do, it can be like, hey, I've heard you can speak that language. Would you like meet me every month to speak with me or to read with me? I'm learning that. Maybe you could give me advices. You could, correct my writing work as a teacher, but more friendly. In exchange, I don't know, you give them gifts or you bake for them a cake every month, or you invite them to restaurants and, like having fun. And even at the restaurant, you can speak in that language. Who knows? But again, like being with human beings, like having someone that respond to you, it's not only you speaking in front of your mirror, will help you a lot, will put you in conditions of like, let's say you go to the country, because speaking alone is great for training and learning, but then being in front of people is another thing. And often in school we learn in class with the teachers, everyone, and then you go to the country and you're like, oh shit, I don't understand nothing, or maybe I do understand but I can't speak, I'm afraid, I'm shy, I don't know what to say. So that's very important, to have a contact with a person. So again, in your day, find time for it, for just listening to a song, to a podcast while cooking or while shopping or while whatever you want. There is also this thing which is basically you write the name of the object and then you stick the paper on the object itself, so that, I don't know, you go to your kitchen and you see like pen, like, or fridge or things like this in the language you want to learn. But it takes a lot. I mean, the paper will get dirty, and then why not actually. The other thing about asking your friend or someone to do this with you, to spend time with you and make them like a teacher, will give them some self-confidence, and maybe they don't know yet that they can be helpful to a friend just by speaking that language, but they will figure it out with time, and that's a gift for them also, because feeling useful in our world is something so great, and human beings, like, we just want that, no, feeling useful. Me creating this YouTube channel is only to feel useful, that I'm not making a change, but maybe I can help people just by sharing, few things like that. So yeah, that was my advices. I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, like the video. My god. Okay, anyway, if you're learning Italian or French, you can check my videos on my channel, and let me know if it helped you. I usually speak slow, I guess in Italian more than in French. Alright, that's it. See ya! Bye!